What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you. Seagull, quick thought here. That might not be that quick, but I'm trying. There's going to be a lot more that comes out about this United Healthcare CEO thing in the next few days, weeks, whatever it is. But up to right now, from what we know, what I have heard currently at this point in time, just some thoughts. So, first of all, this thing seems very weird. The whole thing now seems very odd. I mean, you got a guy who unbelievably calculated assassination, gets away, words on bullets. We got Monopoly money in a book bag solely to mess with cops, disappears for days, and then found in a McDonald's in Altoona with all of the evidence on him. He's got the gun on him. Weird. So when this first happened, my friend told me about it, and I went, wow, that's obviously insane. And your first thought is, okay, it's somebody mad at an insurance company. Makes a lot of sense. Somebody's like, I lost my sister. And they go, I'm going to hunt down this person, settle the score. That's it. Then you see clips of what happened. I didn't see the actual thing, but you just watch a video up to a point where this man jumps out of nowhere, pulls out this gun with a silencer on it. The way that he stood there and held it, I went, that doesn't just seem like an angry man who is pissed at a system. This seems like a person that was, either unbelievably calculated and planned this forever or hired to do this, and this is what this man does. Because, I don't know, that video seemed it's Batman. This is Gotham. There is no Batman. This is Gotham without Batman. So you see that and you go, okay, this has to be much more thought out thing. And in my head, I go, okay, these things happen. Guy disappears in the park. He's out of the country. He's got to be out of the country. Got to be out of the country. The pictures of him, from what I remember, didn't come out until 10 or 11 that morning. I could be way wrong, but that's kind of what I remember happening. But again, could be wrong. But the pictures of him seem to come out later that day. This guy killed a guy at 6:45 in the morning, disappeared in Central Park. If you go through all this planning, buddy, you could have been on a plane from LaGuardia at 9 a.m. Get out of here. Go to Argentina. Go to Brazil. Get out. Get on a flight. Go. Get out. You don't get on a bus. To Altoona, it just seems so odd. And then you find out, okay, first of all, the day after that happened, I put up a dumb thing being like, every CEO today is walking into their company going, hey, can you guys take my picture off our website? You saw what happened. There's no reason for this to be here. And I really don't know at this point why there were ever pictures of CEOs on website. Why? Is it just to gloat? Is it to give some kind of humanity to a health insurance company that you can't, it's going to be pretty hard to do? You can't deny claims for medical conditions and then just put up a picture of Janice and have people be like, oh, Janice is nice. You got to know, and they'd have to, that if you make $10 million a year, there's going to be people mad at you. No matter what you make $10 million for. You could make $10 million a year cleaning shelter dogs' teeth. You could make $10 million a year swimming into the ocean to clean up plastic with your bare hands. You could make $10 million a year giving away $10 million a year to the homeless. And there's going to be somebody somewhere living in a shed, eating a Hungry Man dinner going, I don't have any teeth, and I'm going to kill whoever is making more money, making $10 million. I got 10 cents, I'll kill somebody. That's just what is going to happen. So to put the picture up just makes it seem weird because nobody's ever had good service from a health insurance company and thought, man, I need to know who is in charge here. I need to know who the CEO is so I can send them flowers or syringe-shaped cookies. I need them to know that I appreciate the service. No, you'd only get bad service and go, who runs this place? I need to put a face to what just happened to me. I just called a company. I was on automated weird AI thing that just told me no for reasons that don't make sense. I need to know what just let my grandfather go solely because he doesn't have coverage in whatever. I need to know who is this, has it, and then I'm going to go to the website and find them, and then they're smiling at you. Because that's the other thing about these pictures. Why do they have to be this way? Why did the picture have to be you in front of a white wall like it's picture day? Like you walked down to Sears. Like you went to Staples to get a passport photo, and instead of not smiling, you smiled. You're a CEO. Have a picture of you on the website eating a steak, sitting in a hot tub, getting a suit tailored. You can even have a picture of you helping somebody in the building that you work. You're handing a cane to an old man who's on 17 pills that your company covers 2 of. Better than just you sitting in front of a white wall smiling at people who are everybody that would go to that site for the most part. 99.99% of people going to that website are mad, pissed. And you got your picture like, I mean, you got to know that somebody wants to hunt you down. So then they took the pictures down, which makes sense, obviously. But this guy, so you find out, and I thought, when you hear that this man, the guy that did the assassination, apparently is from a rich family, there is a part of that makes me go, oh, so this is just rich on rich. This is 2 rich people who had a disagreement. I mean, this has nothing to do with me. This is basically like when a company acquires another company. This is a merger. This man mergered bullets into another man. This is something that you think would be left up to a poor. This is a rich person trying to fit in with poor people. And also, of course, it had to be a rich person, somebody with time. Poor person doesn't have time to write on bullets, travel to this place, somehow figure out when this man's coming out of a hotel. You know he's going to a conference. You don't know. How do you know what hotel he's in? Sit outside and then execute him. Because you'd be like, even you go to write one word on one bullet and you go, oh yeah, I got to get back to my factory job. I got to get back to paying bills. I don't have time to, I'd love to find this guy and choke him, but I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it. Yes, grandmother's gone. Also, anybody that would have the time, that might have been like a poor person's doing, like an older person, that's going to be a sloppy job. It's going to be somebody coming in, a flip-flop is flying off of a foot, screaming, my mother. Bullets are going to go everywhere. It's not, this guy's he's not getting on a bike to get away. Bike for what, a block? Without having to get off the bike and start, catching his breath, maybe just trip into the curb. It wouldn't be the same level of precision, which also made me think, okay, this has got to be some kind of assassin. Some man that was hired to fully take out this person. Disappeared into the park. Bullets. Written on. Monopoly money. Nope. Guy. Sitting in McDonald's. And then you see this guy and you go, what is going on here? What are we doing? You have all of the abs. You have every ab. If you're going to the gym right today, right? And you're going to do crunches and you go, I want abs. If you get abs, you've taken some from this man. Abs come from this man. He's the Costco of abs. He has the abs. He has all the abs. He has the pecs. You're getting abs from this man. Every crunch you do, a little bit of ab power comes from him. He has all the abs. So even for this guy to be like, oh man, healthcare system is bad, huh? For who? You have all the abs. You are like your peak physical condition of what you could possibly be. How much better shape could you be in, for God's sake? How has this place let you down? And then if you see some story, and again, I think we're going to hear a lot more about this, but when they go, oh, well, he had debilitating back pain. I'm sure he did from pounding women. You absolutely pounding women or at the gym. Like, buddy, you don't want debilitating back pain. Take some weights off the squat rack. Stop deadlifting 500 pounds. You did it. You beat health. You got arms, you got pecs, you got abs. You did it. You're at the top. Because even, not trying to defend an insurance company, but I mean, what are they supposed to do? Hey, I got debilitating back pain. From what? I got a pre-existing condition. What is it? Having sex with models. The whole thing just seems unbelievably odd. It just seems weird. And also you're caught in a McDonald's. You're caught in a McDonald's. So you execute a guy. You're on the run. You know everybody's looking for you. And you have the evidence on you when you go to a McDonald's. Buddy, get your meal to go. Get the meal to go. Sit on the curb and eat your fish fillet. Walk it into the woods. Like most people, a lot of people who go to McDonald's, ashamed. Get in the trunk of your car and eat a double cheeseburger while you cry into your own chest. There is, to sit inside of a McDonald's while you're on the run for this, there's just about never a reason to sit inside of a McDonald's. On a good day, if you don't have the IRS in your back, the FBI, if you don't have a guy's, or a woman's husband looking for you, or your old boss who's building you burnt down, none of those factors are in your life. You're living calm. Nobody's trying to find you. You still don't need a McDonald's. Somebody could come in there and throw a shoe, jump the counter, and beat an employee half to death because they're out of nuggets. Kid throws up. Kid passes out in the ball pit. Take your fish fillet to go. Get it out of there. Insane to just eat inside the building. I don't know anything about Altoona. I'm assuming it's not a walking city. I'm assuming you had to drive there. Go through the drive-thru. Hit the drive-thru, pal. Go through the drive-thru. Get whatever you're getting. Get a McFlurry. And then head to the parking lot and eat your food in the car with music. You're basically a seagull with music, like people do. Because you don't want to sit inside of a McDonald's to eat McDonald's. The whole thing is shameful as it is. And you sit in there as a wanted human being. And then people go, the person that saw him apparently was like, oh, yeah, he had a mask on, and I could see his eyes, and it made me go, oh, that's the guy. What? The whole thing seems very weird. But maybe this guy is going. Maybe it is the guy. Maybe he was the smart. He did everything up to, he did all the smart stuff at the beginning. He got away with all this stuff, and then he became the dumbest human being alive. Somehow he went from skilled assassin, Jason Statham type in a movie. Second half, he's what? Leslie Nielsen from Naked Gun? Bumbling idiot who walks into a McDonald's and like, hey, how can I help you today? I killed a CEO of United Health. Also, I'll take a sausage egg McMuffin. I mean, what are we doing? You shot a guy. You got away with the whole thing. You devised all these little tactics to mess with the cops, and then you just become Lloyd Christmas? You just go full Dumb and Dumber? The whole thing seems very strange. Again, maybe, though, this guy, and I mean, his DMs would have already been Luigi with abs. DMs would have already been crazy, but maybe he was like, oh, wow, the country really likes me. I got to come out and keep pounding these women. I can't let all of this sex appeal with the murder aspect go to waste. I got to get back out there and let everybody know who I am. Because if this guy goes to jail, if this is whatever, we'll find out what happens. This guy goes to jail for life, whatever's going to happen. His cell, again, his DMs would have been nuts regardless. What they're at now must be insane. Right now, crazy. No, now that people know who he is, they're going to have to, his cell will be just filled to the brim with letters, tits. I mean, they're going to have to build another part of this prison, to just hold all of the thongs that women send him. Bras, thongs, shoot, people are going to be standing outside hoping to get a glimpse of this abbed-up, pecked man who apparently has back problems. Very weird that, again, he did all this stuff, he knows what's going on, and then he's just walking around with the evidence at a McDonald's. You think if you're like a guy that killed a healthcare CEO, insurance company CEO, whatever, of healthcare, that you get caught doing something healthy. You know what I mean? You're doing a duathlon. You're at the gym deadlifting all of the weights apparently in the gym and shattering a disc. You're eating a salad. You're meditating. You're doing something healthy. In a McDonald's, eating a Happy Meal in Altoona, but this is how they find you. Now, look, again, there's a lot of things that are going on with this. One thing I thought is pretty dark. The whole thing is kind of dark, and I get it. I get why people be mad, whatever. But when that guy, so my friend told me about it like 9:30 in the morning. I don't remember. Something like that is when I heard it. I Googled to see who this person was. CEO of United Healthcare. Instantly, there was already a new guy. There was already a new picture of a new guy with a new name. Dark. So this guy didn't even barely had been killed, and they already moved on. Got a new guy. They went on with the conference that this man was heading to. The company also, United Healthcare, that makes billions of dollars a year, was like, hey, we offer $10,000 for any info. $10,000. That's if I'm looking for info for somebody that gets killed in my life, and I offer half of a penny, less than. I don't even know what the equivalent would be. Billions of dollars to 10,000, and it's just dark to think that this man who worked at this company, and he's like, oh, this company really cares about me. I'm chief executive officer. I got a desk and a lamp and a whole deal. I can go to whatever it is. He's thinking this company really cares about him. Killed, not just died at work, not just had a heart attack reaching for a Dr. Pepper in a vending machine, murdered in the street on the way to part of his job. And the company goes, you're done. Shoveled away, we got a new guy. Also, we'll give $10K. We'll give $10K for information. We'll give what's kicking around in a drawer. I mean, if you're going to do that to a CEO, I'd love to know what they're doing to anybody else that's lower than a CEO at United Health. If you're a mailroom guy, they must be punching you in the stomach every day. Here's your mail, just right in the gut. They clearly don't care. If they're going to treat the CEO that way, they're not giving they don't care about the intern who brings coffee, throwing it right in their face, burning their eyes. It is just dark to think that this company, people would have thought, okay, this company only cares about itself and its own. Company doesn't care about anybody. Company made it the company itself cares about the company, but people, not only do we not care about the people that we insure, we don't care about the people we hire. We don't care about the people that we move up in our own company. A CEO is the same as you. Person who dies on a hospital bed because we wouldn't give you coverage for something. We don't care about any human person at all out there. Our own guy, our own dude that we made chief executive officer, killed on his way to do his job for us, shoveled away, new guy, and that new CEO's got to get a call. They go, hey, man, you're promoted. Oh, yeah? What happened to the other guy? Don't ask about it. Shut your mouth. Move on. Stay off the news. Cancel your internet. Go to this conference. I mean, it's just dark to think that these things go into this way, that people could get so mad, which makes all the sense in the world, that a company could just basically steal from people, rob, let people die, get to a point where a rich kid, apparently with all of the abs in the universe, strategically puts together this thing and then is just, he's got a double cheeseburger hanging out of his mouth in Altoona with a gun on him. Seems nuts. Dark to think that these things happen this company did this to make this man did this, and then this company also showed people, hey, we don't even care about us. We don't care about our own people. If you think that we care about your grandmother, your sister, your mom, your dad who has some kind of ailment, if you think that this company cares about any of you, this is what we did to our own. I mean, dark. Whole thing, dark, crazy. And again, I feel in the next little while we'll hear a lot more information about this, because this just, again, let me know. Let me know, do people feel that this seems weird? It just seems weird. I don't know anything about anything. I'm not making any kind of statements about what is going on. I don't know. But it seems odd. It just seems weird. Let me know your thoughts. Greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. See you all later.